Like, I feel like we do not speak highly of the pain that comes with being committed with someone, especially someone who doesn't see the value of commitment. That is the most painful thing you can ever do, is to commit yourself to someone who does not value commitment. Because once someone does not value, they will not see even the benefits of being committed. They will not even see it. Hey, what's good, everybody? Thank you 1,000 times. Thank you for clicking the video. I really do appreciate you. Now, for those who don't know me, for those who are new to the channel, I go by the name of Asa, the lady behind Not Your Typical Believer channel. Welcome to the channel, you guys, and I really do appreciate that you clicked the video. And yes, let's get to the video. On today's video, I would like us to talk about something sensitive, something a bit painful to others because of their experiences with this thing. So on today's video, we are talking about commitment. We are talking about commitment, and if you know, you know. You get, if you've had those experiences where you feel like committing yourself to something or someone is a waste of time and is a horrible experience you can ever experience in life. So yes, we are talking about that. First of all, I just want to put it out there that being a committed person is a gain and is a wise thing to do. You have to commit yourself in everything you do. Like, being a committed person is really important in our lives, you guys, because at some point, some of us do not have the same luck. You get me? Some people get to succeed only because of luck or connections or whatever the case may be. But then there are those people who have to commit themselves in what they do, so they can prosper, so they can get successful, so they can get to the goals they want to get to. You get me? So being committed is really a necessity in life, and you really have to push hard despite all odds. You have to keep on pushing so that you can reach the goals you want to reach in life, so that you can be the person you want to be in life. And the only way to get where you want to get, the only way to reach those goals, is by being committed to your goals, is by being perseverance. Like, guys, all these things work together, but the most important one is being committed. Because once you are not committed, let me tell you, once you are not committed, you only give half, you guys. The minute you start not committing to something, you only give it half. And also, if you are not committed, you don't mind failing already. So that's why I say it is very important for us to be committed. Whenever you are committing yourself to something, you give it your all, you give it your 1,000%. You make sure that you always think about this thing. For us to reach our goals in life, we have to stay committed. You have to stay committed to yourself so that you can hold yourself accountable whenever you start slacking, whenever things are not happening the way you planned them. So that you can hold yourself accountable. You get me? As we are talking about this commitment thing, I just want to dive in where we commit ourselves in relationships. And I feel like we don't talk as much as we should about the pain that comes with being committed to someone. There is nothing as painful as committing yourself to someone who is not committed to you back. Nothing is as painful as that. The pain that comes with committing yourself to someone, loving someone deeply that does not love you back. That's the most painful thing you can ever experience, because with that, That alone, that you are committed, you are only committed to this person and this person is not committed to you back, is a, like, you will see it in their patterns, you will see it in their way, in the way they treat you, that this person is not committed to me as much as I'm committed to them. You get me? You will always see that. When a person is not committed to you, you will always feel it. You will always see it, because they will not do things the way you do things for them. They will not think of you. They will not even consider you in things they should consider you in. You get me? So it is really painful to stay committed to someone who is not committed to you. That is why whenever you feel like there is a lack of love, there is a lack of commitment, just talk about it. And if the person does not want to hear it, bounce while you still can. Move away from that person while you still can. Because once you stay there for too long, whereas you are this committed person, it will only get back to bite you. It will only bite you. When the time comes where you have to separate, you will feel like the world is ending. You will feel like that's the end of the world only because you are separating with this person. Because you know why? Because you've been committed to this person. You've committed yourself to this person. But now the tricky part is that you've committed yourself holistically when you knew exactly that this person is only giving you half. The minute people start giving you half, even if it's friendship, you guys, the minute people start giving you half, that tells you that they are not as committed as you would like to think they are. The minute the person does not consider you in some of the things they do, trust and believe that they are not as committed as you would like them to be. The minute the person does not give you 100%, that's the red flag right there. Talk about it. Express it, because if you don't, you will let this person think that it's okay for them not to consider you. It's okay for them to give you half. It's okay for them like to act like in a certain way or in that way. So you have to talk about it. And if they don't change, you only have to talk about it once, babe. Talk about it once. And then if they don't change their ways, move. Move before it's too late. Move before you lose yourself. Because if you don't move now, there will come a time where you have to move, where life pushes you, where you are forced to move from this person. And it will not be nice. It will really not be nice. So what I'm trying to say is that save yourself. Save yourself while you still can in relationships. And I'm not just talking about romantic, no. I'm talking about colleagues, I'm talking about friendships, I'm talking about family. If it does not benefit you as much as you are giving, then move, sis. Move, bro. You have to move. In all relationships, guys, for relationships to work, there has to be like mutual benefits here. If I'm giving you this energy, like, you should reciprocate it back in the same manner. You get me? In the same manner. We have to give it 100 in relationships. You must not get 50, but you are giving out 100. No. Why is that? No. You should never allow that. Never, ever allow that yourself. So hence why I'm saying that, like, do not commit yourself in situations where you see that things will not end well here. Read the room. Read people. Before you start committing yourself to people, read them. Understand them. Try and understand that, okay, this person is all about this thing. Am I willing to commit myself to them while they are all about this? Will I be able to stand the test of times when things happen? Will I be able to stand on and stay committed? That's what relationships want these days. Like, being committed is not easy, you guys. It is not easy. I mean, being committed to someone means that you are bringing this person into your life. And then now you have to shift and adjust. Like, you have to shift and leave some of the things you liked doing only because you want to accommodate this person in your life. You get me? And that's what commitment means. It means that some of the things where you want to make this person feel comfortable around you. You want to make this person feels like that you have welcomed them into your life. You have to leave some of the things that will not, that you know exactly, like they will not accommodate this person. And then when this person disappoints you and now you have to part ways, part of the most painful part of healing, you guys, is to go back to the patterns, or is to cut off those patterns you are used to with this person around, is to go back to the normal life, the normal single life you used to have, is to go back to being all alone, is to go back to thinking only for yourself, because only committed people who always think of their partners, only committed people who always think of the feelings, like how will my partner feel if I do this, how will my partner feel if I don't do this. Only committed, whenever you do stuff or whenever you try doing things, you always think of this person. And breaking up with someone is really, really hard, because now you have to like detach from the patterns you used to have, because all the patterns you used to have in your life, they always included this person. But now that you are parting ways, now that you are like, you are no more, it's very difficult, because you'll find that sometimes you just want to call this person only because you had some good news, so you want to share good news or whatever, because you are used to that. You will want to call this person, Kanti, no, things are not like that anymore. And that's the most painful part about breakups these days. And it all starts from being committed, because I tell you, those who handle breaks up really well were not that committed. No, let's just be honest now. Let's just be honest. If you have been committed to someone and then they disappoint you, it's really, really hard. Breakup will be the worst experience you will ever experience in life, only because you are trying to, like, you're trying to start over. You literally starting over, you guys. Literally, you are literally starting over, you guys. Like, you have to start from scratch. You have to understand what is it that made you happy before this person. You have to find yourself all over again. Oh, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say. You gotta fetch yourself. You have to start fetching yourself all over again. Because now, let's be truthful. Everything you did and each and every movement you made always included this person. Now this person is no longer here. This person is no longer like a part of your life. Now you have to adjust all over. You have to start from scratch, where you have to find what made you happy first of all. You have to find yourself. That is why people like take time to heal. People take time to get over one person, because it's not that easy, you guys. If you are a committed person, or you were committed to this person, now you are breaking up, it's not easy at all. So now I do understand why people want to play. I do understand why people don't want to get too attached to their partners in our days, because it's really not fair. It's really, really, really not fair. And most of all, it's painful. It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you doubt if love does really exist. It makes you doubt, like, when people are coming in your life again, or when people are approaching you, like, you literally lose trust on everyone. Like, with everyone, you now don't trust easily, and that's not normal. That's not okay. That's not normal, because each and every person that comes into your life, you have to give them a chance. You have to give them that trust, and then they break it on their own. Then you start moving, or you start not to trust them. Otherwise, you cannot tell me that you don't trust this person only because of your past experiences, that this person was not even there when you experienced those bad things, So Amen, amen. It's really hard. Commitments are really hard, and I feel like people don't understand when they break you as a committed person, how damaging that is, and how painful it is, because now everything you knew, like, it's not there anymore. Everything you knew, everything you believed in is not there anymore. So that is why it's very important, before you can start committing to anyone else out there, start committing to yourself and put yourself first in everything. And when you get into a relationship, do not lose yourself. Do not, the very important aspects of relationship, it has to start with yourself. If ever you have those qualities that you want in a partner, make sure that you give those qualities to yourself first, so that those qualities may not be a stranger when you receive them. Because that's the tricky part. Because once you, like, let's say for instance, I'll just make a typical example. If you want to be loved unconditionally, make sure that you love yourself unconditionally, so that when that unconditional love, it comes into your life, you will not lose yourself only because you are like, oh my God, what is this? Oh my God, he's doing this for me, she's doing this, she's acting this way for me. I have never been treated this way before. Treat yourself that way, so that you will not be blinded by all those things. Because what I have come to understand is that people are really, really, really patient when they want something from you. People will go an extra mile just to get what they want from you. And then once they have gotten what they want from you, then it's shy time. It's child time. People will not lose the opportunity to bounce in your life. And I hope someone will take something from this video, and I hope I really, really, really gave you something to think about. You see, I hope I really did. And if I did, please comment down below your thoughts on this topic. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching the video up until the end. I really, really do appreciate you. Now please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on your post notifications so that you are notified each and every time I drop a video. And don't forget to comment down below what your experiences on committing yourself to someone or something. And yeah, man, let us not forget to share the video, like the video. As usual, you guys, do what you're supposed to do what you are supposed to do with all that. And let us not forget to spread kindness, because you don't know what the next person is going through, and they might really, 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 really need that kindness. So let us not forget to spread kindness each and every time and all the time. Okay, with all that being said, thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.